In this episode of Zorro MTB, I head down to Redding, California. It's been raining a lot this spring in Oregon, and I thought it would be nice to get down into the California sunshine. Redding considers themselves, the sunniest city in California. But when we got down there, that was not the case. In fact, it was a lot more wet than Oregon at this time. But anyway, we had a great time. I actually came down to visit a friend down in the Red Bluff area, which is nearby, and thought, hey, let's bring the mountain bike down and have some fun. Nice. Yeah. It's going to be a wet one. When was this fire?
5 years ago?
Okay.
5 or 6?
Like 2016, 2017, somewhere around there. The car fire of August 2018 caused extensive damage, destroying about 1,600 buildings and 230,000 acres, considered California's 6th worst fire in history. As you can see, the trees in the background, they're all pretty much dead and they aren't going to be standing much longer. But for us, it did make for a beautiful ride. The undergrowth is very strong and green and lush. Hopefully the trees come back strong soon because it does get really hot in this area in the summertime, and shade is good. The trail we're taking up the mountain is called Win2. We're taking it up to a trail called Enticer, which is a jump line, and it's actually a great cross-country trail because there's a lot of incline and decline. The inclines are not so unbearable like they are in Oregon, what I'm used to. It's a little bit sloppy, but it's a great cross-country trail, and we had a great time, even though it was a bit wet. Here we are at the top of Enticer. It's enticing me, but it's all wet and sloppy. So that's deticing me. Dale gets started ahead of me. Let's have some fun. Ooh. Nice. Oh. Wow. I like it. But I am wussing out a lot on these jumps. Nice. Oh, how big is that drop? I could have done that. All right, I'm going back. We can do this. Okay, that was almost an OTB. There we go. Nice. Well, for our first day in Redding, we had a really great time. Enticer was a lot of fun. I think it would be a lot more fun when it's a bit drier than it is. But we really did have a fun time. I would like to have stayed and sessioned a few sections of the trail, but Dale and I were down to visit a friend in Redding, Red Bluff area, and so it was time to get back and visit him with plans to come back in the morning for another ride. Here we are, day 2, outside of Redding, Swazi Recreation Area. There we go. So our Saturday ride was excellent. We really had a fun time. It was pretty wet, but we still had a great time. However, the Sunday ride, this was spectacular. As you can see, just the landscape right here is incredibly green. It's unseasonably cool in Redding. Normally it would be in the 80s, 90s this time of year. And I imagine it's probably not quite this lush in a normal year. There's been a lot of rain. Shasta Lake is full for the first time in several years. But I really loved this cross-country ride. It was just absolutely beautiful. We were on our way up to the top to get to a trail called Snail Trail, which is a really flowy trail, and really looking forward to that. Yeah. The trail we're on right now is called Mule Mountain Trail, which will take us to Miners Loop. And from Miners Loop, we'll go up to the top to the escalator, and we'll take that to the trailhead for Snail Trail. And there are a number of options in this trail system, but today our destination is the Snail Trail. Saturday, probably because it was so wet, we didn't see any other mountain bikers up there. But Sunday, there were quite a few people up there riding. Not a ton necessarily, but definitely better conditions and an excellent day to be up there for biking and hiking.
I'm gonna text Eric saying that we were farting the whole way on the trail. Like, dude, can you give us some Beano next time? You know what that is, right?
Yeah, yeah. Oh my, a tree fell on a picnic table. Huh? Nice. On our climb up the trail, we ran into a guy named Justin, and he was more than happy to guide us up to the top and told us a lot about the system and the different trails. And it was kind of nice to get to know a little bit more about that area from a local.
What's the trail in that right here then?
This goes along the ridge and then eventually goes down.
Is that the one, the Whiskey Town, or
No.
that was when we were back there?
No, but it connects to Whiskey Town because there's a trail that's on the bottom that runs.
And now we start the descent down the Snail Trail. This was a total rush.
Landscape awaiting relief.
Woo!
Announcing once again the end of
Damn. Okay, this is fast. And gritty. Nice berm.
this feeling.
Nice. Yeah. Woo, good times. Nice. Yeah. So this is the bottom?
Yeah, this is the bottom of the Terminator.
Oh, there's the bottom of Terminator too, huh?
I'm just a machine. I'm a number.